So welcome back to the set part 2, and we're now going to talk about the kinds of set and some terms in set. So here are some terms in set. First is the finite and infinite set, unit set, empty set, universal set, and the cardinality of a set. Next is the kinds of set, subset, proper subset, equal set, and power set. So let's start with some terms in set. First is the finite and infinite set. A finite set is a set whose elements are countable and can be specified. Otherwise, a set can be an infinite set. So finite set is countable and infinite set is non-countable. The examples of finite set are set of colors in the rainbow. So since you can count the colors in the rainbow, or z is equal to x such that x is a positive integer less than 10, because we all know that the positive integer less than 10 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Here are the examples of infinite set. Set of hair strings, set of molecules on Earth, or A is equal to X such that X is a set of whole numbers. So these are examples of a set that cannot be counted or not countable. So let's talk about empty set. An empty set is a set with no element, also known as null set. This is denoted by this symbol. For example, C is equal to X such that X is a number of panda in Manila Zoo. This is an empty set since you cannot find panda in Manila Zoo. Or D is equal to an empty set, since there is no element in that set. Or E is equal to X such that X is a dog with one leg, because you cannot see a dog with one leg. Now let's discuss universal set. A universal set, usually denoted by U, is a set which has elements of all the related sets without any repetition of elements. So for example, if X has an element of Jonah, Yang, Morissette, and Clarice, and Y has elements of Regine, Martin, Gary, and Zasha, then the universal set is the elements of X and Y, which are Jonah, Yang, Morissette, Clarice, Regine, Martin, Gary, and Sasha. So a universal set can also be represented by a Venn diagram. We'll see that the white box represents the universal set, and set A represented by the yellow circle, and set B represented by the blue circle. So the universal set is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, since all these letters are inside that universal set, which is the white box. Now let's talk about cardinality. The cardinal number of a set is the number of elements or members in the set. The cardinality of the set is denoted as N of A, but any letters will do. For example, set A is equal to X such that X is the set of colors in the rainbow. And since we know that there are 7 colors in the rainbow, therefore the cardinality of that set is N of A is equal to 7. Now let's discuss kinds of set. First is what we call subset. Subset is denoted by this symbol. For example, we have set A and set B. Set A consists of elements A, C, and D. And set B consists of elements A, B, C, D, and E. And it can be represented as Venn diagram. Kapag sinabi nating subset, dapat lahat ng elements ng halimbawa A should be the element also of B. For example, A has an element of A, C, and D. And we can also find A, C, and D in set B. So therefore, we can say that A is a subset of B. or read as A is a subset of B. Let's have another example. We have set A, set B, and an empty set. Let us remember that an empty set is a subset of all sets. So we can say that empty set is a subset of A and empty set is a subset of B because of empty set is a subset of all sets. Next one is the proper subset. A proper subset is denoted by this symbol. So let's have an example. So we have set A and set B again. And this can still be represented by this Venn diagram. A proper subset is like a subset. The only difference is that there should be at least one element that cannot be found from one set to another set. For example, in set B, D and E cannot be found from the element of set A. So therefore, we can say that set A is a proper subset of set B. So let's look at this example. We can say that C is not a proper subset of B because all of the elements in C can be found in the elements of B. Remember, bago natin sabihin na proper subset ang isang set of another set, kailangan there should be at least one element na hindi natin makikita to another set. Now let's talk about equal set. So equal set is denoted as equal sign. Para masabi nating equal set ang dalawang set, dapat ang kanilang elements ay parehas. For example, we have set A, set B, and set C. And we can see that set B and set C have the same elements. So therefore, we can say that B is equal set to set C. But we can say that A is not equal set to set C since hindi lahat ng elements ni C ay nasa elements ni A. Lastly is the power set. The power set is denoted as P of S. Anyway, letter does not matter. So for example, we have S is equal to 1, 2, and 3, and those are the elements. So for us to make the power set, we have P of S is equal to bracket first, then start with an empty set, followed by 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. It's like you writing sets that can be a subset of a power set.